various delays have given him time to concentrate on ways he can cut costs. And he's now found a software package which he believes could save him thousands of pounds. Matt Dalby, a computer-based architect, has been working with John to help plan and design the project. The package he uses can look in accurate detail at any part of the house before anything's built.
We can actually come up, down, walk through areas of the building that you wouldn't naturally be able to get to, but it gives you a true understanding of what the spaces are going to look like when you've finished. So it can take any contention between the architect and the client out of the picture.
Deciding what materials to use and what they will look like is hard, but here you can try them out to see if you like them.
This is an image of the Cotswold stone that we're going to be using. If I look down on the floor, this is a copy of one of the tiles that we have. So we can literally lay and build the virtual model with exactly the same materials that we're going to be putting into the site.
As well as design, these models can also help with the construction process. Simple things like ordering the right materials at the right time can bring huge savings on even the smallest of projects.
I can pull off the exact quantities of block work for any particular wall, which means that when it comes to ordering the blocks, we order the right amount for the right day, they arrive on site, we position them in the right positions for the block layers to work with. So all this gives us a cost and a time saving.
An architect was very good at coming up with the design, but we're often the builder's left with the problem of actually creating it. And a lot of things you put down in a couple of lines on a piece of A4 or A1 paper, you can't achieve, and it's left to the builder to solve the problem. With this package, you're allowed to solve the problem at no cost to anybody, apart from a bit of time and a bit of computing power.
Like any software, these packages are only as good as the information that has been put in. Matt and John have spent a great deal of time loading in a massive amount of detail, but it's already paying dividends.
This is very useful when talking to the steel guys. We can see the construction of the steel. We can actually, even though we're in 3 dimensions, we can grab a steel beam by just clicking on it. If we look further into the software, it will tell me the materials that beam is made of, and I can go right down to the cost, manufacturer, inventory number, serial number for every nut and bolt on this job. As long as the model is an up-to-date representation of what's happening on site, everything that you order should fit and will fit.
We should be able to eliminate probably sort of 90% of most of the usual mistakes that builders and architects make on the site. Project this scale, we can make probably savings in the region of tens of thousands.
More and more people are actually attempting to build their own houses. They're going out there and buying plots of land. And on those plots of land, they don't particularly want to see a traditional construction. And if they don't want to use traditional construction methods, they have to think out of the box. 3-dimensional tools like this enable them to use new materials, steel and glass in a way that maybe they hadn't thought was achievable before.
Preparing the site is now well underway, and John has had a stroke of luck. He's hit a rich vein of Cotswold stone.
Now we're sat on probably about 7,500 tonnes of Cotswold stone here, where we've got a small hole which represents probably 15 to 20% of where we've got to go. So conservative estimates would probably put us at another 3,000 tonnes of Cotswold stone wall to remove.